All right, welcome to the Haters Balls. Your boy Dumb It Down. I'm here with my older brother, the old Baldy.
I just hope you understand me. I think you should take up Andy.
That's the energy you want today. That's crazy. That song is crazy. Uh, what and then I'm here with my younger brother, B Dog.
Yo,
Am I? Are we live? I'm looking at the thing.
if you clicked on it at first, it never pops up live for me right away. But it will be live.
Yes, the
Okay, it
delay.
says we live. It says we live. All right, for sure.
Yeah, we
All right.
live though.
Okay, all right,
We
all right,
do
all
this
right.
every
I
time we
know,
set
man.
the
I just
thing
be
up.
looking. I
Then
just
we just
look,
gotta
man.
keep
I don't
going,
trust it.
man. We just gotta go through it.
You're right.
Whatever happens.
I should just trust it. All right, we jumping right in, man. What y'all think of the NBA games that are going on right now? The Wolves, Denver. This series has been crazy. It's been like, first the Wolves are blowing out the Nuggets, and then the Nuggets blew out the Wolves, and three straight, and then now the Wolves are answering back. And the game's not close right now. 25 point lead or something right now. 24-point lead.
Yeah.
So what y'all think of that series? This series is super interesting to me.
Nah, this is great.
I don't know. I mean, I hate the Wolves. Like two out of their
Whoa.
big three are like the two top most players I hate in the NBA. So it's really hard for
Nice.
me to root
This
for
is
them.
quality hate right here. Hold on, this is quality hate. Hold on, let me just soak this in. What is the problem with the Timberwolves players? What do you have an issue
Like,
with?
I hate Cat. That nigga is. He's
You
just
hate Cat.
Why?
Why you
hate
hate
Cat.
Cat?
Yeah, why?
He's soft. I got a lot of reasons to hate Cat. He's soft. One, he claims he's the best big man shooter ever. What does that even accomplish? Like who? Okay, if that's true, and what?
I
You
feel
don't
like
have a ring. You
you
never
heard
won
it
an
on one
MVP.
podcast and you just didn't like it. Okay, that's cool.
I hated him before the podcast. He saw I hate his game. Like you 7 foot and shooting threes only. Like nigga, go post somebody up.
Bruh,
Get
space in the
some like
floor is valuable in today's NBA. This is bad.
it
This is bad
is.
hate.
But
Secondly,
he could be.
you might not like
No,
him
it's
as a
not bad
number
hate.
one guy, but he's a good player. He's not the star of the team, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I don't think he's
Hey,
that.
when you're number one overall pick, your expectations are not to be a good player.
Not every number one overall pick turns out to
That's
be a
a
star.
fact. That's a fact. And I'm going to hate on them niggas too, just like I'm hating on them.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So
Okay.
you don't like the squad because you don't like
Wasn't Ben
Cat.
Simmons pick number one?
Yeah.
Probably. And I mean, I told you I'm off his bandwagon.
You were riding that bandwagon for a long time. You off his bandwagon because he's
I
not
held
playing.
out.
You finally gave up on him playing ever again.
Exactly. Once she don't play, what can I go off of?
No, but you were still
But
riding the bandwagon for a good 4 years while he was hurt.
3 years after he played. Yeah.
because I saw Prime Ben Simmons, and Prime Ben Simmons was great.
All right.
Brian Ben
First team
Simmons
all
never.
defense. That's not true. First team all defense, all NBA team. I've seen it. We seen it, but it's okay. Back to my Timberwolves hate. I just hate everything about Cat's game. He makes
Okay,
terrible fouls
I'm not
too.
mad at you. I be hating on Cat too, so I'm not mad at that.
Okay, but
He
he's
just
not the
has
number
dumb
one on the
fouls.
team. He's not the star of the
He's
team.
a
So who's the other
okay.
person that you hate on the team?
Rudy Gobert.
Defensive
Rudy
player of the year?
Gobert.
Why you hating on him?
Why is you hating on Gobert? What did he do to you? You don't like French people? Because look, man, I don't be liking Europe either. So I'm a known
Nah, I
European.
love Wemby. Like I said, I love Wemby. I already got his jersey in his rookie year. Love Wemby. But Gobert,
Mm.
like this nigga can't every year in the playoffs, this nigga gets played off of the court. Like I don't understand. Jokic was
Okay,
like
well hold on,
he saw Gobert
hold
on him
on.
and he was like, I'm about to kill this nigga every time he saw
He's playing well today.
I mean
him.
that's true, but it's not that bad though. Man. I mean, what's his name? Jokic killing a lot of people out here. So
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts. But if you DPOY, Jokic
He
scoring 40 on you at ease is just
It's not number
it
one. It
was a
wasn't
hard
at
sight to
ease.
see.
Come on, you see, this is crazy. People
It
take
was at
make a
ease. You
just
saw
off
the
of one
highlights?
game. He went. Yes, okay. He played well that game. That's fine, but that doesn't mean it was at ease. I mean, that's not doesn't mean it's
It
at
looked
ease.
easy to me. I'm sorry.
Before all the games before, right before the one game that you cherry picking, Gobert defended Jokic well. In this game, Gobert is defending Jokic well. If we look at the stats, all the shots that Jokic took against Gobert, and you exclude that last game, Game 5, if you exclude Game 5, then Jokic is not shooting a good percentage against Gobert.
I don't believe that. Let's see.
We gotta pull up the. You gotta pull up the advanced stats.
I'm looking at his number. Versus Minnesota, he's shooting 60% from the field. He's averaging.
You gotta look at versus Gobert. All right.
All right, we're not getting into stats. So that's good. You gave us the hate. I like the hate. I'm not mad at the hate. I don't have no real reason to hate on Gobert, but he's not that good, so that's fine. Whatever. So you think that you don't want Minnesota to win? You want the Nuggets to win?
Yes. It started to affect me too.
Before the series started, I picked Minnesota. I said it on here. I said it other places. I thought they had the momentum. They started off hot. People started picking them, and then they fell off a cliff real quick. But they got it back like tonight. I mean, we're gonna see if they keep it going. I think they can keep it going.
I feel like this is. Listen, I feel like this is.
Game 7 in Denver though. Denver not gonna lay down.
I think we'll have a good game in Denver. This is my thing. This is to me what's supposed to happen in a series. Okay, one team makes adjustments, then the other team makes adjustments. After Gobert, people hating on Gobert just like you, B-Dog, after last game, and then you see them come out and do well again defensively. Okay, regardless of the team.
Every year we talk about this nigga. We talk about this nigga every year. The playoffs. It's not just 1 year.
What are they doing right now? They got Denver is held to 57 points right now in 3 quarters. That's elite defense. I mean, I don't know what you want to get. What else you want to get?
I feel you. No, I agree. You are making a good case. You're making a good point. I don't like to see series that go blowout, blowout. That's weird. Like, I can't understand how that happens.
That's today's NBA.
I don't understand. All been blowouts.
That's not true because
they're not blowouts.
Okay.
What about the other series? What about the other series?
Game 2, Game 3 were blowouts. This game was looking like a blowout. So that's 3
Game
blowouts.
1 wasn't that close
series.
either.
Say it again.
I don't think Game 1 was that close either.
What about Dallas? Luka, you love Luka, right?
Yeah, and that's a competitive series. They are going back to back. And those aren't blowouts, but I just wonder why it happens.
You think Dallas gonna get it? You think Dallas gonna get it?
Yeah, I think they've shown they're a better team.
What do you think? You think Dallas also?
Listen, I said it. I'm rooting against all the Europeans, all of them. Okay.
Jesus.
Oh yes. Okay.
All right. So it's America till I die. Stars and stripes for life, man. I'm all about yeah. So I'm rooting for OKC. They're down. It's not looking good, but I hope that they can have a comeback game, just like Minnesota's doing right now.
You're a Canadian.
I don't care. That's close enough. That's still a part of North America. Right? Wow. That's close enough, man. Close enough. Yeah. Close enough. We share a border with them. I don't know no Serbians or where's Luka from?
Slovenia.
Yeah. I can't even point to that on a map.
You rooting for Josh Giddey, dog?
Yep, you rooting for Josh Giddey. That's true.
You rooting for Josh Giddey? Nah, man. We ain't doing that.
I'm rooting for I'm rooting for OKC, dog. OKC. All right?
Nah, I got hate for them. So I ain't rooting for them. I really don't care in that series, but I think Dallas gonna get it too.
All right. What's up to Matt and Trav in chat? Matt says he's for the European takeover. All right? It means the game is growing.
Ooh. Nah, Matt just like to hate. Whatever we say, he gonna hate too. He gonna do the opposite thing.
That's good.
I'm down for the Europeans too. They're just. I like all the European players better than American players. Besides Ant is cold.
You just hated on Rudy Gobert for like an hour.
I know, but I got another Frenchman to replace him, Wemby. I think Wemby should have easily been DPOY this year.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine, but
just
he'll get it next year. Who cares?
You
yeah.
He gonna get it like 8 years.
you said you rooting against the Wolves, but you love
I'm
Ant.
rooting
It
against the
don't make no
Celtics.
sense.
I I didn't love Ant, but I've come to accept him. It was just the other niggas I hate around him that made me hate Ant. I like Ant. Ant's cool. He go out there. I like the way he talk. He talk shit. I like that. I like the
What
cockiness.
about what about on
What?
the East? In the East, Celtics got their series already. They gonna come out the East. You think?
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
locked
they're gonna
down.
have. They better.
they got
They
to.
better.
Yeah,
They
that's
better.
right. So it's gonna be all right. Well, the West still got the good competitive finals for the last bit of
I
this
don't.
series, and then whatever the next series is gonna be good too.
Yeah, whoever
I
come out
think.
the West,
I
that's
don't
who I'm
know.
rooting for in the finals. So, but I hope it's the Wolves.
You
But
don't think that?
I don't think Denver. I don't think Dallas gonna give Denver much of a chance.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think either of these teams would give Denver a challenge.
No,
Either
I
of
think if
the OKC or
if
Dallas. I'm saying.
if the Minnesota win, I think they'll have a tough series with Dallas. But if Denver win, I think they'll like sweep Dallas.
Mm.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Jamal Murray ain't been looking at fire this series either. So I don't know. Something off with Denver this year. I don't know. I
I
feel
think
like
Now I
you
can't be
just
that off.
looking
They're
at.
playing well
I
in this
don't.
series.
You
That's
just
pretty good.
looking at the number one defense playing against them in a few games. They almost swept
I
the
hear
Lakers, and then they ran into the Wolves' number one defense.
almost sweat. See, that's what I'm saying. Almost sweat. I
And
want to see
that
some
Gobert making
domination.
highlight plays on you, man.
Yeah.
Who?
And Cat making highlight plays today. Gobert
Uh,
and Cat. See, your hate is fueling them, man. They were just watching the
good.
pod. They
Good.
was
I'm gonna
just
hate them
like,
niggas
damn,
forever. I'm
Matt
gonna hate them too
KDD is
forever.
Cat.
All right.
Okay.
But we this is a hip hop podcast, but all this NBA talk, it led to one of the funniest. Imperial Stats. Of course, we listen to the Ghost. We're gonna get there, but first, all this NBA talk led to when Jokic was announced MVP. It came to some controversy because Shaq said that he didn't deserve it. Right? He thinks SGA should have deserved it. And then Shannon went on his podcast and said Shaq's only saying that because he only got one MVP and he's jealous and all this other stuff. So Shaq made a diss track. Very funny diss track to me. What y'all think of this whole situation? And Shaq making a diss track.
I think Shannon was wrong for calling Shaq jealous. I think that's dumb. And I mean, Shaq, I don't know. I didn't listen to it. Was it good?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
It's
It
not
was,
like a
it
good
was funny
song, no.
that he made a diss track for.
Yeah.
I heard a snippet, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go look that
Yeah,
up.
nah, that's the right move. I mean, I was happy to hear it because I thought it was real silly and funny. But the whole fact that they even had this little spat is really stupid.
No, I love it.
But
I
I
love
mean,
Shaq making a diss track. It's great. I think it's great.
I think it's entertaining,
Yeah.
And Shannon, he didn't. People come at him and talk about him and stuff because he got so much popularity right now.
Well,
But
Shannon
like,
came at Shaq first.
not that he
Yeah,
did.
and that shit was
But I
lame.
mean,
I don't like calling another grown
he made
man jealous.
funny. He is jealous though.
Shannon, what would have monologue that? I don't think Shannon
Shannon
would.
didn't win, man.
Shannon didn't
He ain't
win.
want no smoke. Shaq can get on the mic and in some of them bars, man.
Nah, I don't think Shannon went on a mic either. A lot of his shit was, yes, you are a better player than me. Yes, I'm not the equivalent to you, but I'm not bitter. I got the best out of my body. Like, okay, nigga.
Yeah,
First of all,
Shaq,
I
you
don't
didn't
think
make the
Shaq
most out of
is
yourself.
jealous.
I made the most out of myself.
Shaq
That's
didn't get
why
the
you're
best out of his
mad.
body and did better.
I
That's
don't.
true. But
Go
I
ahead.
don't see it as jealousy though. I think it's more about that's the old way of his mindset. Like if you're a number one player, you're supposed to do this. I don't think he's jealous because he thinks that way. I just think that's the way that he thinks that number one player should be.
He's
Yeah,
talking
he holds
about.
him to a crazy high standard for the big men.
Exactly.
Harsh on the big men. If he won't be harsh on, if he's consistently harsh on big men, so there's no need to take
Yeah.
that any kind of way to me. And then again, it's entertainment. Like I feel like Shaq just don't even be that serious sometimes, even when he's saying stuff in a serious voice on TNT.
Well, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Did y'all think it was wrong for him to call out Jokic to his face? Because they had the interview with Jokic.
No.
And he said right to his face, I don't think you should have gotten it. I love you. You're great. But I don't think you should have gotten it. SGA should have gotten it, And I thought that was great. I loved it. That's great TV.
I see both sides to it because it's kind of like this is the moment that it's being presented to me, kind of. So it does seem like hate when I just throw it in your face. But at the same time, we want people to address stuff face to face. We don't want them to be fake. So it's kind of hard. I mean, I feel like either way he would have did it, it would have been wrong. People would have said, you just talked to him. Why didn't you say that then if you waited to catch him at another time?
No, because...
if you have him in an interview and you talk about it, that's different than if you do that right when you win the award. When you win the award, that is hate. And I'm fine with it. Of course, it don't bother me, but that's hate.
Yeah, but okay, when it don't. All right, so hate. Okay, fine. My thing is, I don't think what's the hater's ball. I don't think nothing wrong with hate. Hate makes good TV. I thought it was funny, and I think it's legit. If you hating someone to his face, he was respectful. He said, "Look, you're great, but I just think this other person should have won it," and I think that's legit. I don't see why more people can't say that. Like, it's not personal for me to say my opinion.
Nah. Look, man, it's just like the Taylor Swift stuff, man. When Kanye said that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's a time and place for everything.
He was right to say that.
There's a time and place for it.
That was a heroic moment for Kanye.
He went up there and took the shit from her. Should have took the mic from her, though.
Yeah, see, that's a tough situation for me. I can see it both ways. I'm not mad at him personally, though.
I love it, man, and I hate Shannon's analysis. This is my thing with hate. Like, people can have criticism of people and don't make them jealous or have an ulterior motive for having criticism. That's sort of the whole narrative I hate in any type of hate. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, you said that negative thing, it must be because you're jealous, or it must be because there's something personal between you. It must be because it's like, no, he just thought SGA should have won it. SGA averaged 30 points this year, got number one seed. He only got like 15 votes. Like, it was not close, and it should have been much closer. Yeah. Like, more people should have been advocating.
Man, come on, man. We know how the NBA go, though. When you go off in the playoffs, the next year is when they want to give you awards and shit.
But like, if you ain't going off in the playoffs, yeah, I know that.
Give you no award. So that's not how it's supposed to work, but that's what it is.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, nah.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it should have. I mean, Jokic is the defending champ, defending MVP. In the year he got his, he didn't get it last year actually. So he went and got the championship that y'all say he needed. That's why he didn't get the MVP last year. So I'm not mad at him. Get it? They had the same record. Maybe it should have been a little bit closer, but I think I don't know.
People, yeah, that's the law. Yeah, I mean, he won. It's over with. Like, you that's hate, dog. If you get up on somebody when they win an award and you be like, yo, I'm glad you won that award, dog, but you could have won that award, dog. Like, come on, man. Like,
I love it.
You gotta relax.
I love it. Nah, man. I think it's great TV.
But I mean, don't act like that's the move. That ain't the right thing to really be doing at that time.
Nah, that's the right move. That's the right move.
Yeah, of course it's good.
Shaq's the man.
It's not.
Shaq's the man. I love it.
Next time you win an award, I'm gonna walk up on the stage and be like, yo, I'm glad you won this chemistry award, but you should have won this chemistry award.
Word. I probably agree. I probably agree.
I mean, Jokic took it like a champ. He didn't seem offended by it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
care. Why would he care? That's just like any other old saying something to you. While you in the game, old sitting on the sideline talking about what it was back in my day.
Yeah.
So that's what he doing. So why, you're not stressing that.
This kind of leads me to I mean, because I think he took it like he didn't take it personally, and he shouldn't. But this kind of leads me to did y'all watch that Tom Brady roast?
Yeah,
that was great. That was a comedy.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It had some good stuff though.
I thought it had funny parts. It's just long, so like this,
It did. It was long. Exactly. Yeah. So you gotta fast forward to a lot of that.
But I watched all of it second by second because I wanted to. Yeah. I had to take it all in. I wanted to see, but of course, the football players were the worst people. They're not
I
comedians,
fast
so
forward through all of them. I
yeah,
fast
they all
forward through all of
sucked.
them.
I
There
don't
is
like
some
any of
funny parts.
theirs.
There's some funny part. I thought, yeah,
Nah,
but and
nah.
to me,
None of
the
the
funniest
football
part
people were
was
good to
when
me.
Kevin Hart would get up afterwards and talk about their part. You know what I mean? Like he
No,
kept making
man.
fun of
The
the
best part
white
is
people
when he
humor and stuff. That was the funny part.
no, the best part is when he got up after that dude made that joke about Robert Kraft. He was like, "Don't say that shit again, man."
The little massage boy joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
Yeah, yo,
that's funny.
he definitely look, man. Come on, man. That's never gonna stop being funny, man. People want to act like that didn't happen. This dude is a billionaire pulled up to a rubber tug spot in a strip mall in a random place in Florida. His driver like pulled up and was like, "We're here, sir." He hopped out, went inside, and was like, "Oh, I just want to get one of your rubber tug specials." Like, dog, what?
Yeah.
Uh, that was great, man.
I thought it was the NFL players were the weakest, but I thought they were funny to have up there. Other people dissing them, like the jokes that other comedians made towards them, were funny. And I thought some of them did. I
Mm-hmm.
thought some of them did a fair job. I thought, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I thought that they had some funny things to say. I thought,
I didn't
Nah.
think that fat black girl was funny at all.
She
oh
had
no,
one
I think
good
what
joke in the beginning,
was
and then
that skinny chick,
but the
that blonde
dude
chick,
that
and then that
dissed
dude
her
with
with
the ears that walked
that
around.
say it again.
I
that's
don't know his
Kill
name.
Tony. Kill
Yeah,
Tony.
That was
That's the dude
Tony.
who was
Tony.
walking
Okay,
around.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was good too.
Yes,
That
And
was
the
my
white chick
favorite.
was the best one.
yeah.
She was the best one.
Yeah, no,
Nah, yeah.
Nikki
Travis said
Glazer.
that Edelman was the best one. Was good though. Nah, Edelman thing was definitely weird to me. That one seemed like whoa, like I don't know. He was I don't
I
know.
didn't watch
That
that
shit.
part. I fast forwarded through that crap, man.
I thought
I fast forwarded.
Edelman
Edelman
one
had
was
some funny
weird,
parts,
dog.
but like I said, I liked Kevin Hart coming up and dissing their like white boy humor. It was funny to me. So I thought it was all
Yeah.
funny, and I thought Kevin Hart did a great job hosting. I
Yeah,
thought
me too.
he was legitimately funny in a way he hasn't been in a long time, and I thought this whole thing was funny. But I wanted to ask y'all what y'all think of
Tom Brady.
roast. And what do you think of Tom Brady? Even sitting there and doing the roast. Like, do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Do you
I'm about to
respect
say,
it?
you saw he said he regretted it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched he did the pivot and said that. I watched that
Yeah, yeah. He said he regretted it. I'm like, yo, you stupid. Then. You didn't think that like
yeah.
you gonna make all the jokes, still gonna tell mad jokes about your ex-wife and kids? Like, you the one who ditched the chick that was pregnant with your kid for another chick. Like, they gonna bring that up? It's a roast. Like, they're not. You know, if you don't want to hear that, then probably shouldn't get roasted. you know.
Exactly.
I mean,
It was a
go ahead, go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead, Dominic.
No, I was just saying. To me, he when he spoke on it in the pivot, it wasn't like he was like, "Oh, I should have done it." He just said he didn't expect all the jokes at his wife expense or whatever, and so he was just like, it affected the kids, and I didn't see that coming. He thought the jokes towards him were funny. He just didn't expect all the jokes towards other people around him. That's all. He didn't know that other people would catch the strays. So that's all. I thought he still said that it was funny, and he would have done it even sooner if he wasn't playing. So I mean, it wasn't like he regretted it. He said, "I didn't know it would hurt my kids," is what he said. You know?
Yeah, but you know, was gonna talk about your kids.
I mean, I don't know. Where's the line? You know, you mean?
I mean, I guess he just expected a bunch of deflated ball jokes. Like, there's only so many of those that people's gonna tell. Like, besides that, they're gonna start getting to all the other shit about you.
It's not just the
Yeah,
balls. I mean, people made fun of him being the sixth pick. People made fun of him like just being a pretty boy and all kinds of other jokes. It wasn't just about his.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, how could you go on there seeing other roasts, especially some of the people that came on there to roast them, and think they were only gonna stick to certain topics in your life at a
Yeah.
roast? That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how much sympathy I have, and not like he's saying he needs sympathy and nothing like that, but I don't know how much I give to you in grace. Like, to me, it's like you knew that shit was coming and you was cool with it, and that's fine. But don't be like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna happen. Like, okay, did you watch any of the other ones?
I mean, yeah, no,
I thought it was
I
cool.
agree with you. I agree
It's
with you.
cool for him to do it. It's cool for him to do it. Like, but yeah, I mean, you can't be like, oh, I hurt my kids. Yeah, no shit. Your kids got roasted.
I mean, yeah, it was mostly his wife more so than his kids, but I thought it was great. I respected
Oh
him for
well,
that.
privacy kids. You know what I'm saying? They
Imperial's,
live in like some kind of super big mansion with everything they could ever want. Like, you'll be all right.
yeah,
Get over it.
yeah. The Kill Tony was a funny dude. I agree. Ben Affleck did the worst, easily the worst one. He just got on there and just was angry at people hating on Tom Brady. It was like, dude, you're at a roast. Like, I don't know what else. I don't know. But yeah. So
And then you saw that J-Lo dumped him right afterwards too. I feel bad for you, Ben Affleck.
That's funny. I don't know, man.
Yeah, they
It's,
broke up again. He dropped the J-Lo bag twice. J-Lo just like to move from dude to dude. I guess she don't like to stay with one dude. She be like, "Yo, I'm tired of you, man. I want to go to another famous man." So Ben spun the block, got dumped again. Sorry, Ben.
I just, I don't know. I think that's weird that he like. If you were gonna do the roast like y'all said, I don't understand how you didn't watch previous ones. I mean, roasts were before my time, kind of. So I don't
Yeah, you
know,
know,
but I feel like they say the worst things about the people from the ones that I saw. So
yeah,
that's weird that he like expected it to be a little bit different. I figured he went into it and gave them like a list of topics that they can't touch, but obviously not.
yeah. I don't think so.
So
if he
that's
did, they sure didn't. Yeah, I mean, he had to get up and tell the dude live on the thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yo, don't say that shit again. So if he was, I mean, that clearly wasn't on the list.
yeah, that's funny.
yeah.
I
I
hope
mean,
those
it's just
come
like,
back
all right,
though.
Do you think? Yeah, that's all I was gonna ask you. Do you think more celebrities should do these roasts, or do you feel like it's a bad look?
sure, maybe, but they're not gonna do it though.
Yeah, I don't think people are gonna do it. I mean, but they should. I mean, this is the most like vulgar comedy that we had in a while. So I loved
Yeah,
it.
nobody was
This is great.
PC on it. Like I was afraid
Yeah,
that it would be like in
The
today in
roast.
2024, people would hold back, especially Kevin Hart.
yeah,
He's like the safe
exactly.
comedian. You know what I mean? Almost like,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like that. So I felt like it was funnier than I expected. It was like yeah, I was surprised by the whole thing, honestly.
But
All right.
that's why I was so happy for it.
All right,
Shout out to them.
yeah, shout out to them. Let's get back
Hey,
to the music. Speaking of other diss tracks that came out, other stuff. Did y'all hear the game diss to Rick Ross?
did I hear it? No, I would never go. When I saw it came out, I kind of tried to stay away from it. I haven't even seen it posted anywhere to actually even listen to it. Thankfully.
I turned it on and turned it off right away. I was like, why am I gonna listen to the game? Oh no, never mind. I stopped.
That's funny. I actually thought it was a good diss, but you're right. I mean, I think he's lame for making it. I mean, I think that's the feeling everyone has. Like, why are you jumping into this? So I think
Is he trying to get a Drake feature?
yeah, I just think the game is a cloud chaser, man. He just like we all know he always playing these type of games. So it's always like, oh, there's
Exactly.
people talking about beef. Let me jump into one. Yeah, I don't know. It's odd.
Why? He had bad timing too. He should have did that like a week ago.
Yeah,
Like, why you waiting
Yeah.
so long?
If he would have did it like after Rick dropped, I think that would have been something to do. But people didn't even care. Like after a week, we stopped caring about the Rick Ross diss. So why the hell would we care about you redissing Rick Ross 4 weeks later?
right.
And for what? Did he have some kind of beef? Like he's just making shit up? Why he pick people involved to beef with? Yeah, game is so trash, man. I
Yeah.
really wish people would stop giving him credit and stuff and acting like he's a good rapper. He's trash.
Yeah. Yeah, he just making himself look worse and worse every year. It's kind of amazing, actually.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Matt said it. Isn't he supposed to be on Kendrick's side? I mean, I thought that he would have been on the West Coast side, the Kendrick side, but he didn't. He strategically went at Rick Ross, not at any of the other people. That's kind of I felt like he wanted to hop in. You can't go at Drake. Drake already lost. You can't go at Kendrick. He's on your side. He's so it's like, oh, Rick Ross is the option, and that's why it's like, it's to me, it's just I don't know. But Cody stuff.
This man said Game probably got a diss track on his mama. That's a good one, Imperial Stats. That's funny.
All right, man. Then let's get to since we are on the Drake thing, I wanted to talk about Big Daddy Kane said that he got annoyed at this beef because of the fans. It was hard to follow because of the fans, and he talked about how nobody used to care about whether some the stuff in the diss was true or not. Nobody was fact checking it in the past when he had battles with people. He would if he said a lie, as long as it was funny, it was cool. It's about who had the funnier, better disses. But now it got really weird. The fans made it really weird with all this. I mean, I don't know. There's a whole like Anon conspiracy, detectives, finding all this, trying to find the truth out, and it's gotten annoying. What do y'all think of Big Daddy Kane's take on this beef, or what?
I mean, it's not 1992, man. The shit is not the same. It changed up a lot. Like, yes, they still rapping, but the internet high didn't exist when you was on top in beefs. Like, there was nobody that was doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, this is a completely different thing. It's changed a lot. Like, we live in a different time. Technology, social media, all of that is different. So why wouldn't it have been all of that? You wouldn't see fans fact checking because you had to go get a dictionary and look that shit up, or freaking about what's the thing called? Some people had an encyclopedia. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was like, I just think that that's a sign of the times, not some kind of real big change.
But I think it's okay. Yes, I think it's a sign of the times of technology. I get that point where technology's progressed, but also I think there's it's the fandom around this beef has been really weird. The Twitter detectives are like taking it to a whole nother level with this stuff. I mean,
this lame as fuck.
The stuff with the Ebony Prince. It is very. It's like QAnon. I mean, people calling it QAnon. It's like QAnon. They're making it like the Pizzagate type conspiracy type stuff. It is like very like almost politically like charged. It's very odd, likely obsessive the way some people are talking about it, and it's just weird. Like it's not entertaining anymore. Like it's like I don't care so much. I feel the same way. It's been
I'm not on this shit. Like I don't know nothing about what's going on what these people are saying, because I luckily avoid them on purpose. So if you wanna be involved with them, dealing with what kind of weird stuff they're doing, go ahead. But it's the same thing as any other whack fan base. Any fan base, period, man. A lot of people get together and it gets real stupid and it's time to exit. All right, like I don't hang out with. I just don't want to be involved in it. I don't want to be involved in really any group where we just sit around and be like acting like one person or one thing is the greatest thing ever.
I agree. B-Dog, go ahead.
I mean, this shit is super weird to me. I hate it. I'm not on social media besides Reddit, but I'm tired of seeing like all of these subreddits just post these weird things. I'm like, man, this is nasty. I didn't even look at all the Ebony stuff. I'm like, I don't want to get into it. Like, it's just weird to me. I don't care no more, man. Like,
I don't even know what y'all talking about. What Ebony stuff you talking about?
All right, okay. So this dude, look, man.
It's all weird. Come on,
this
man.
Dude, Ebony Prince, on Twitter, basically, accusing, like blackmailing, Drake in a way, like, if you don't tell the truth, I will release this. Then he's like released these cryptic videos. It's all odd, man. It's super odd. Like I said, like I can't even begin to talk about how weird it is. So then they had video or picture with this journalist, Christopher Alvarez, who's like disabled, and it was just all weird. It's like I know what you did this night, and like remember this thing. You left this stuff. It's all super weird. So
yeah, I don't want no part of that, man. I don't want no part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, when this dude drop another album, man, like now the battle is over. We waiting for some new music now. I mean, where's Dot at? Or when Dot come out with some new music, then I'm gonna listen for it. But until then, I don't really care about these, what these people are saying online. Um, I don't know, man. I purposely avoid social media for this reason. I only look at Instagram to look at who's dropping merch and what day the shoes come out and stuff like that.
Agreed. So, then let's give our final overall thoughts on this beef, since we never really did it. Do you think this is the best
We
beef
did
of all
last
time
week.
or not? No, we didn't. We didn't say. Do we think this is the best beef of all time or not?
No.
No. What beef do you think is better?
No. What beef is better? A lot of beef. Ice Cube left NWA. That's a great beef. He destroyed them on the way out. It was the biggest deal at the time. And then Jigga and Nas, I thought was it's not the same, man. None of them will ever be the same. This one was great for the entertainment value of the back and forth in such a short period of time. But I don't know how much of these songs I'm gonna keep listening to. Like I don't want to hit Not Like Us no more. I'm starting to feel like that beat is annoying me. It's kind of starting to feel like a Swiss beat instead of a good beat. It's starting to sound kind of like a circus coming to town. It's starting to get on my nerves. So yeah, I don't know. I lost it.
B-Dog, what you think?
Do I think it's the greatest beef? I don't know, man. It's like the only beefs I've ever witnessed are Drake beefs in real time. Like, no, I don't think this is the best Drake
beef.
beef.
Go back to other songs and like
it won't have the same impact though. I can't judge it. I think impact matters a lot in music, so I don't know the impact that those other songs had. Okay. So I mean, off of what I know, no, I don't think it's the best. I mean, I don't know.
So then,
I think Back to Back is a better song.
Oh, okay, so you think the Meek Mill Drake beef is better?
Yeah, I like Charge Up and Back to Back better. I mean, they both have. I'll listen to those two songs a lot, and I listen to Not Like Us and Family Matters every time I get in the car. So I don't know.
Well, see, to me, that's why I think this is. I'm on the side of this is the best. Even everyone knows I'm the Kid Hater, but I feel like Not Like Us is one of the best diss tracks I've ever heard. I love it. I love that song. I haven't gotten tired of it. So to me, that and Family Matters, both of those two songs are probably two of the best diss tracks to come from a beef. Like Family Matters is probably the best losing diss track I've ever heard. I mean, still. Drake got so many people out of here with that. So my respect for both of them, kind of, increased in as far in that way. And then, like I said, Not Like Us is just to me one of the best diss tracks. Like, period. I don't. Is it better than Ether? Like, I mean, Imperial Stats say Ether's still the best. I don't know. It's a better beat, like a better song in my opinion. So. I don't know. What's up, Super Duper in the chat? No, Baldy, you completely disagree with me. Go ahead.
Yeah, of course I do. I don't want to hear this shit, man. I'm tired of hearing this shit already, man. I'm surprised like people still bumping these songs. I mean, look, okay. I mean, I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm listening to Rock Morsey, man. Like, I'm not trying to hear this stupid shit. I'm trying to hear this Conway album. Some other stuff. I think No Vaseline is much harsher than any of these. This is
No Vaseline is great, but it doesn't. Go ahead.
Grade A or real MF and G's over these songs. To be honest with you, there's other songs I like. I just like to hear those songs. Maybe it's because they old and I'm old and they classics, and maybe over time I like these songs more. They hold more weight for me. But like, I like Family Matters. I ain't listened to it in a minute. I like Not Like Us. I think I haven't heard it in a week. I think maybe a couple more times it came on. I let it rock. Last Saturday I drove to IKEA with the family, so I think I listened to it then, and that's probably the last time.
All right, I hear you. I think you in the minority, man. The song's number one. Is people still talking about it? People still loving it. So I think
I'm about to say I went 2 days without listening to Not Like Us. I said, "What the hell am I doing?" And listen to 4 times the next day. Like, yeah, I listen to Not Like Us and Family Matters daily. Honestly,
that's what I'm saying. So to me, real MF&Gs, and Dre Day are two great ones. Ether and Takeover are two great ones. No Vaseline is a great diss track. It's probably to me one of the best diss tracks, most disrespectful ones. But it doesn't have a equal counter, or other song on the other side that's like as equal to me. So to me, that's when I say it's one of the best beefs. It's like both tracks, Family Matters and Not Like Us, being great in that way. So, but all right, we can move on. I know y'all tired of talking about it. So let's
Imperial Stats, that be me. I'm the nigga on the car with the max volume, with the windows down, playing Not Like Us. That's me.
Yep. Yep, me too.
And then the same thing when I drive through my neighborhood, I pop the what is it? A Good Kid, Mad City van. Pop the door, pop the thing, let the door slide. Yep, right through the neighborhood. I don't know, man. I like both of those songs a lot.
Me too. Me too. All right, then let's jump into the new music of the week, man. I'm so excited that we finally got some new music. The beef is over. We finally get to talk about some new albums that came out. And last week we ended off our pod with Ghostface Draft. We were talking about how excited we were for this new Ghostface album. And we get Set the Tone, Guns N' Roses. And what were y'all first thoughts, man? What y'all think? Are we going through this track for track? Y'all want to just go overall thoughts?
We have to. We have to go through this track. Right? It's Ghostface.
Okay. All right. So you want to give overall thoughts at the end or in the beginning? Let's go overall thoughts first. Okay. Let's go overall thoughts first.
Yeah, it's cool. It got some bangers on there, and it got some songs that I don't want to hear again.
I thought this album was super disappointing to me. Super disappointing to me. So, we're going to get into it. Let's go through track for track. So, 6 minutes, first song, Jim Jones, Sheek Louch. What y'all thought of this
one? Go ahead, Baldy.
Just all right.
I liked it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't dislike it. I mean, look, I put the album on. I was happy to listen to it. But songs that I want to hear over and over, not happening right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought this was a good intro. I was happy to hear Sheek on here, but it's not going in my rotation. So
Jim Jones was weak on this too.
Yeah, Jim was weak.
That's true.
And then the next song is probably one of my favorites on the album, Pair of Hammers. Method Man.
Yeah, I like the song a lot.
Yo, Meth is on a run. I mean, I feel like Meth isn't getting talked about enough. He's on a feature run. Kind of like, whenever he jumps on something, he's been killing it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I like the song a lot.
Yeah. So, all right. So everyone agrees this is the one of the best songs. Do y'all think it's the best song, or you got another one that's better than this?
I don't know if it's the best song, but I liked it.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the best song.
I'll have to see once we go through it again to make sure. But yeah,
to me, there's only one other
definitely up there
possible. To me, this one will go in my rotation, and there's only one other one that will. So let's Skate Odyssey. This is my issue with the lot.
I like this song a lot.
You like it a lot. Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
This that Ghostface and Ray energy, man. On this like weird like singy beat, and they just rapping on it. So I love this. I love this song.
Yeah. I thought I didn't like the beat. I didn't like this beat, and I thought this is part of my issue with the album overall. I don't like a lot of the production on this album.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And this is the better part of the album. The beginning part is the better part. So Ghost is usually, he always raps on stuff that is different, But to me, this one just it was too different. It just I don't know. It didn't connect to me with me. So. Imperial says Meth needs to make a solid album. I thought the last Meth Lab album was good, but I do think he needs to put together a great project, like one with a lot of replayability. A dope, his own classic. He needs a classic. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what everyone wants from him.
I agree with Super Beat Duper in the chat. Mid Music Week, alluding to this next album we get to too. Same with the production on the next album we talk about. Production is not it for this album. So
I disagree with that, but all right, let's go.
See,
what about Scar Tissue with Nas?
I thought it was mid. It was disappointing for a song with you say Ghostface and Nas. You think it's supposed to be great, and it's not.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
And then
Kilo in the Sea.
What you thought about? Kilo in the Sea.
This is my type of time right here.
Okay.
That shit was nice and hype for me. I said, "Who is Iceman?" I like this song.
Okay.
All right.
I like this song.
Is this your favorite one?
It's up there. Yeah, that's why I said this and Hammer so far are two of the best. I like this one though.
I like this one. I thought this one was good. I thought it was good. A good song, not great. Again, to me. I thought the skit. We got to talk about the skit because I'm hating on his top 5 cereals. All right. Right now, we gotta go top 5 cereals. Ghostface top 5 cereals was trash. All right.
Do we have it? Do you have it?
I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it.
His top 5. I mean, we could play. I think it was Fruity Loops, Fruity Pebbles. It was a lot of fruity cereals. I don't like fruity cereals.
Yeah, I'm hating on that. And then
it was
he said Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Honeycombs, Crunch Berries.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then he said Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran. Oh.
Number 1 cereal of all time is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man.
Facts.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Facts.
You can eat it dry. You can eat it with milk. It's the best.
Great. Best milk. Oh yeah. You tell me.
Is that the best cereal? Period. Okay, that might be the best cereal. You're right. I might agree with that.
And then
Cinnamon Toast Crunch undefeated.
And then I mean, if I'm going number 2, to me, I like some classic Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yo, but you tasted all those other Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavors?
No, I haven't tried those flavors.
No. My kids like the other flavors too. So I be buying them. So they had cinnamon rolls. They had Dolce de Leche. They had a bunch of flavors. Them shit's all good.
Dang.
I'm not a big cereal eater. I will say that. I'm not a big cereal eater. I might eat one bowl of cereal a year.
Yeah.
I don't eat much cereal either, but I mean, I buy it for the kids. The kids eat it. It's easy for me. I'd be like, yo, get some cereal and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'm not hating on his honeycombs. Y'all like honeycombs?
Nah, no.
Yeah, honeycombs.
No.
I like honeycombs.
No. I'll take Honey Nut Cheerios over honeycombs.
I don't know if it's top 5.
That shit ain't top 25. No, I'm good on that.
What's your top 5? Run it down. What's your Cinnamon Toast Crunch is number 1. Honey
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hold on, I might put that at 5, but let me go. I like Apple Jacks a lot.
Okay, so number 3 was? All right.
I like Smack. Sugar Smacks?
Oh,
no.
I like them.
Was that stupid ass frog on it? No, hell no.
Yes, I like them.
That's crazy.
Speaking of, I like what's the other one? I like Pops. I don't know if y'all ever had Pops.
I like Pops.
The yellow corn syrup. I mean corn. They like.
I ain't had that shit in forever.
Yeah, no, it's not about top 5. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I like Pops. And that might be it. Yeah, I guess I'll put Honey Nut in there. Yeah, I like a Cookie Crisp too, but those really just cookies, not
Yeah,
really cereal.
legit cookies. Yeah,
That's nasty.
I remember I would
No,
be
that shit nasty.
asking, mom, but like, can we get some? No, we can't eat cookies for breakfast. That's crazy.
They really just cookies, but they was fire.
What about so you don't like Crunch Berries? Crunch Berries over Cookie Crisp for sure.
I don't like any of those Captain Crunch. I don't like no berry cereals.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, Captain Crunch over that. Definitely over them Smacks.
Yeah,
But
Nah.
Apple Jacks is good. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best. You're right.
yeah.
Let's
Everybody in the
move
chat
on.
is
Yeah.
right. Everybody in the chat is right. Matt, Imperial Stats. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fact that Ghostface didn't have this in his top 5 is tragedy. All right,
Yeah.
knew the album was downhill from there. I just knew it. I was like, oh man, if this is his taste of cereal, I know the album's downhill from here.
And people be liking them chocolate cereals too. Like my son love the Cocoa Pebbles. I can't. Oh man.
Uh,
I don't like
I
the
never had
chocolate.
those, but they look nasty to me.
I don't like
Yeah, I
when
can't
you
do
make
the
your milk
chocolate
chocolate
cereal.
milk. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's funny.
All right, let's jump into the next song. To me,
No Face is good.
No Face. I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I wasn't with it.
To me, this is the second best song on the album.
Hey, I like this song.
And I thought Kanye had
Right.
the first
Good.
song. It was.
No. Yeah, I disagree. I hate this song.
Oh wow. Okay. And you the Kanye fan?
Nah, Baldy the Kanye fan now. I'm falling off of Kanye, I guess. I can't do his new style rapping. That shit sounds terrible to me. I can't do it.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
That's 2 out of 3, I guess. So then we go to Champion Sound. I thought this was
Yeah, I like that one.
It was cool.
Yeah, I like this
I
song.
like it. It's
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
I liked. I was surprised. I liked Cape Fear.
Yeah, I like this one too.
Why was I surprised by it? I mean,
Yeah.
just when it came on, I was like, "It's about to be whack," and then I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was a good one.
I mean, that beat is just, it's just I.
Hmm.
So, but Fat Joe, I thought had a good verse on it.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Fat Joe, I thought was good on it. And so I mean, I thought most of the features who appeared on here were good. The rap
I
features,
agree.
but then after we get here, then we get to the Roses part of the album, and we get to
Song of
Plan
the year.
B, your favorite
Song of the
song.
year. Song of the year. Song of the year, man. I really hope you understand me. I think you should take a plan B. Oh, yo, this shit was crazy. This shit came on in my car. I almost swerved off the road.
That's crazy.
Wait, yo, man, you already know what it is. He had a line in the song that had me dying. Oh man, let me find it, bro. This song is hilarious to me. This is some like real signature Ghostface like silliness.
Yeah.
When he told her, he said, "You knew the scrimmage when it was just a play, man," or something like that. That shit, man. Oh man, that shit had me cracking up. I was like, this dude is really an idiot.
Yeah.
But it don't really matter, man. It don't really matter. I can't find it, but I don't really care that much. This shit was just funny to me.
Yeah. I'm like, babe, you knew the scrimmage from the first play. Don't get mad. I know. Yeah. I thought this is a funny song. I thought it was funny. I thought it was. I laughed out loud when I heard it. When that chorus. It's a funny song. But I mean, my criticism from this song, pretty much through the album until we get to the last song, is going to be the same. I don't want to hear him rapping about this girl stuff the whole time, rapping about sex with all these women. It's just, I mean, it's cool if that's what he's on, but I'm not with it. I don't want to. It's not what I want to hear. I didn't enjoy it. I was like, yeah.
All right. So what about Yep? What about Yep?
That Remy
Do you
killed
like
that.
the song? from 11 to 60. Well, at 18 is the outro and 14 is a skit. So they're two skits. So you don't like 12, 13, none of them songs?
Not a single one.
No.
All the same issue. It's people singing on the track.
I like
and Ghostface.
I go with AV.
No, I don't.
I kind of like the one with Busta Rhymes on it too. I'm not gonna lie, even though it was like kind of silly, I was kind of feeling it. But so we can talk about the overall stuff then, because I like Yep a little bit, but that's an old song. I feel like that's like maybe 6 months old, a year old, something like that. With this album, are these songs new? Some of this stuff sound like he had this for a long time and he been holding
it. I think these are throwaways. You know, just throw a project out there. Because why would he do this? I don't. Yeah, because you could have one radio, girl song or two, maybe three on an album. He's never done this before. Just make 8 songs that are all just chick songs. I don't think that's.
I mean, he had the Ghost Genie and the Wizard of Poetry.
That's true. But this is not like this. This is really bad. These are really bad. The Plan B was funny, and the rest were just worse versions. So.
Again, I did not like the one with Ja Rule at all, really. I didn't hate Locked In. I did not like Touch You at all. I kind of was cool with Shots. I mean, again, I don't think I'm going to be playing it much. Trap Phone, I ain't like at all. And I was cool with Yep.
I was cool with Yep.
So
Remy had a good verse.
I just thought the Plan B song had me cracking up so much, and that's gonna be I'm gonna be saying that all the time. I'm just gonna be walking around the street and be like, "I think you should take a Plan B."
No, it's funny. That's a bar. That'll be that's a funny bar. That's one that'll be repeated or quoted. But
I might make that my ringtone. Bring that back. My phone ringing. I think you should take a Plan.
You don't want to be in the wrong place and you have that go off.
No, I'm gonna be in church. Be like, I hope you understand. You should take a Plan.
I hope these are throwaway songs. He said he's got Supreme Clientele 2 coming all the way, and
he's been saying that for a minute.
Yeah. Do you think that drops this year, or is that like down the line more?
I mean, is he holding that to make sure you got like 12 perfect songs, and then these are some songs that came out of those sessions, maybe, but they ain't the ones? I don't know, because like I said, that Kanye song, I thought that was an old song. I just assumed it was an old song. I could be wrong. I don't have information that says it's all legit. But it seemed like these songs are, like I said, some older songs that he maybe had. Because the feature list is so weird to me. Just the people he got on there. Mm-hmm. It's like he already had these verses, but then he got the singers to get on it, to finish these songs off or in certain ways. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but it's just cool. This is just I don't know how many of these songs will stick with me where I'm playing them again and again.
Really, none of them to me. Really, none.
Maybe 2, 3, and 4. Maybe 2, 3, and 4.
2.
Yeah, Parahammers. I like Skate Odyssey. I like Skate Odyssey legit.
To me, it's Parahammers, No Face, and Yup.
I might play No Face.
Are the only ones that'll go in a playlist for me. I don't know. How do y'all feel about sequels to classic albums? Supreme Clientele 2, or even when it's like Only Built for Cuban Links 2, or like how do y'all feel about?
It's a letdown.
Yeah, go ahead, beat up.
It's a letdown.
Purple Tape 2 was good.
It was not the Purple Tape 1. No, it was not. Come on. Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, how is it gonna be the Purple Tape 1? It's not
exactly. So why call it that? I don't get it. I don't get that.
You just said
you're setting your fans up for something.
But you're holding something against the album because the name of it is like the album is really good.
I mean, look.
You named it that for a reason.
And it has a great quality, a great standard. I mean, at that time, it was one of the best albums that came. It was good.
When you name it that same thing, unless you're naming all your albums the same thing, like Wayne with the Carter or something like that, or but unless you're naming all your albums the same thing, when you just it's 30 years removed, you're gonna now make a number 2 of an album, or 25 years removed.
I can only think of 3 or 4 times what has happened, man. And most of those times,
every time is disappointment. Okay, what to me, Purple Tape 2 is disappointment. 2000 is disappointment to 1999 with Joey. We talked about that before. I think.
Oh yeah.
To me, the only time Stillmatic is not a disappointment. That's like the only time.
Come on, it's not Illmatic. Look, first
it's not
of all,
Illmatic, but it's not a disappointment.
What did you go into the album expecting though? But that's what we'll see. So you just different because Purple Tape 2 is not trash. It's good. It's great. I think it's a very good album. Every song in there is good. So to be like it's a disappointment compared to what? Compared to the first one, of course. But I mean, that's not a fair judge of music. You're talking about like a perfect album and an imperfect album.
It don't have to be comparison. Yes. It don't have to be comparison. It just has to be. Does it meet up the standard set by the last one? So to me,
I don't care about that.
Stillmatic is a classic album. Illmatic is a classic album, and the statement he made with Stillmatic is like, I still got it, right? And he showed it on that album, proved it on that album. So I feel like that album's great. But other than that, I don't know another sequel that.
The only sequel I don't like is Do or Die 2. And I liked it enough, but I didn't think it was nowhere near Do or Die.
So. I just think if you naming it that for a reason. You can only fail, honestly.
But you don't like Raekwon, so of course you're gonna hate on Purple Tape 2.
Come on, that's a false narrative. But that's fine. Imperial Stats agrees with you. He says the Purple Tape 2 was dope. He didn't feel like it was a disappointment. Maybe it's just me that felt like it was disappointment. So that's fine.
Nah, I mean, I'm trying to think what other situation, because you were right about 2000. Like I said, I didn't love Do or Die 2. What other albums have done that? I mean, that's about it, right?
Can you think of another one be done?
Unless you count like Blueprint 3, which I thought sucked.
Yeah, that one.
But I mean,
sucked, yeah.
I don't.
What else? All of cars are bad. Those are declining quality to me.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing he names his albums.
Yeah, that's different.
So, that's what I'm saying.
Same thing. But yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it hasn't popped up.
He had albums before that.
It hasn't popped up too many times. So that's why I asked. Yeah. So do y'all feel like this is going to be one of those, he meets the standard or disappointment?
We'll see. I don't want to get too. I don't know. This one I thought was okay. I had very low expectations, and I was okay with it. So you met Raekwon. He was flirting with your girl. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Raekwon stole your girl, dog?
He didn't say you stole a girl. He said you flirted with his girl, man. But I think
but I'm dating, so.
I hope that what he's got in the got for Supreme Clientele is much better quality than this. I really hope these are throwaways. I hope he didn't think these were like jams that was supposed to actually get people excited. Because to me, they did not get me excited. They really lowered my expectations. So now my expectations are low.
I'm surprised your expectations are so high.
So when Supreme Clientele comes out too, hopefully it surpasses my expectations now. Aaron, any other thoughts?
We shall see.
Rate it. We got to give it a rated out of 10.
Do what?
Rated, he said, out of 1 to 10.
Oh, we got to rate it? I'm going to give this a solid 5.5.
Yeah, I'm with B-Dog 4. I was thinking, it's definitely below
I'm going to give it a 4.
It's below a 5. It's not like mid, like, nah, it's some real skip on here. There's some real duds.
Yeah. Nope. Again, man, if I use Instagram, every Instagram caption, I really hope you understand.
All right.
I think you should handy. Yep, come
One
on,
great
man.
song don't make the album a 5.
Yes, it does. If it's that good, 5.5.
All right.
Okay.
The Conway album, man. Conway, Face Killah. Conway was our rapper of the year last year in 2023. So now 2024, he came in this offering. I know last year he said he had like 6 albums ready. So this album dropped, Face Killah. What y'all overall thoughts on this one? B-Dog, you already started with some hate, so go ahead and get your hate off.
It's not what I was expecting. I really wish it was something better. But I mean, every year can't be like last year, so I guess I got to give him some grace for that.
Okay. All right. Baldy?
I like this album a good bit, man. There's a few of these on here that's getting in my rotation.
All right. So then let's run through it track for track. Well, I gotta pull up the track list here. What's the first song? Y'all got it pulled up?
It's not a song. It's the Despertar. I was worried when this came on. I was like, what the hell? When the rapping gonna start? I skipped that real fast. But then you get the Muddy with him and Stove God. It's a good song.
Okay, and I thought this was good. Did you like the Stove God's flow on this? The first Jackson 5 break, and then like those pauses. What you thought of it, Baldy?
I like that song. I thought it was good. I like how Stove was on it.
Okay. B-Dog,
I thought it was funny.
Impressed by Stove on this one?
No, I like this song. I like the beginning is pretty good to me. It falls off later to that.
Okay. Because I saw some people really hyping this verse up, like it was an album of the year contender. Y'all not on that wave though.
For what? This song?
This Stove God verse.
Verse of the year contender?
That's
I don't know if it's verse of the year. I mean, we heard Drake on what's the thing with the van?
Family Matters. Yeah.
Family Matters.
Where he starts swatting all the dudes out the way. That's like the Chicken Kill Bill cutting ninjas down left and right. Like it's. And then I still love the Gibbs verse on that Kanye album. We got some other ones. Ransom on the one that's like I'm trying to remember the name of the song. On that, but it's on that with that fraud. Mm-hmm. So they got other verses.
Yeah. Conway got better verses on here to me. So I think this is cool. But I just didn't know if y'all were as hyped. I see some people on the internet hyped about it. When Stove got
put out an album. I don't know who's hyped. We're gonna talk about what some things on here that I was hyped about.
Okay. All right. Then let's move on to the next song. After Money, we get Give and Give. To me, this is one of my favorites on this album. I love this song.
We released this one a while ago, so it's cool. I don't know if I love it, but it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I feel that.
To me, this is the yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorite songs on the album. This is the Conway I like, to hear. So I thought this was a dope song. But I know it's an old song, like you said. Milano Nights Part 1.
This the Conway I'm trying to hear.
Okay.
This production is terrible to me.
No, this is you're not really a Griselda fan. This is where that's what I want to hear.
Okay. Nah, I don't like the piano. I like what he's saying on this shit though. Let me rephrase it. I don't hate the production, but I don't think production was as strong as the verse that I got to me.
Nah, look, I had this when this song came on. This one I started getting like, okay, this album about to be good.
I guess I'm in between the two of y'all. I like the song, but I wasn't like this is not like one of my favorites on the album. What now? Ken Express is the skip to me. I thought this one I didn't like the production at all. And this is a conductor beat, but to me it was too slow. To me it slowed it down too much. So
I like this song. I like this song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Larry June on perfect on this. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Love
it
this
was a
song.
perfect song for them to me.
Hey,
This was a run start. To me, after Milano Nights, and I'm starting to be like, okay, wait, we ain't missed yet. Even though I heard Give and Give before, I was starting to get like really excited. Like, oh, we might have a great album on our hands.
Yeah,
all right, that's cool. So, and that's I do like that about this album. It's got some of everything. It's got fast, upbeat
mm.
stuff. It's got some, slower tempo stuff. So that's one of the great things about this album. So, but this wasn't for me. But I'm glad y'all liked it. Let's go to Meth Back again. Method Man, shows up. I mean, I feel like every time he gets with Conway, he's dropping a dope verse. He knows the assignment. He knows who he's rapping with. So,
Yep, great song. Love it.
yeah.
Yes, man. See, that's what I'm saying. This what I'm looking for, man. This how I knew I was like, oh man, I'm starting to love this album already. 6 songs in,
Yeah,
I was like first listen.
and then you hit song number 7, and it was disgusting. This is a terrible song. Terrible
Oh,
song.
it's not terrible. It's not
It's
terrible.
not
It's not
terrible. For
terrible.
a Swiss
In fact,
Beats,
that's the
I'll
beat
say this.
I heard in a minute. Yeah.
This is the best Swiss Beats beat I've heard in a long time. When I heard Swiss's voice, I thought it was gonna be terrible. The way the beat switched in the middle, that's the Swiss Beats I'm expecting. Like
Yes.
I hated that when the beat started switching. I was like, that's terrible. I hope we don't rap on that. But I guess Conway told him he probably came in with that beat, like that was the hot beat, and then Conway was like, "Nah, man, like switch it up, or stop all that annoying noises." So
No, there's too much Swiss on the song. This nigga ad-libbing throughout the whole song. He talking in
Oh,
between
you mad at
verses.
Quiz? Why you hate that Quiz?
I really didn't
What's
want to hear that shit. Cause like they vibe not even like Conway
it's not
more
the same.
laid back, and I didn't want to hear it.
The hook was the worst
Even
part
though
of the song.
Conway could rap, yeah, and Conway could rap on up tempo songs, so I'm not saying that. It's just this. I don't know. I just didn't want to hear Swizz. I don't want to hear Swizz and Kanye. I mean, and Conway ever again.
Yeah, the hook was the worst part. I want to say what what people saying in the chat, Matt and Imperial Stats talking about it. So he Imperial Stats said the problem with Griselda to me is that one of their songs sound like all that their songs. I gotta disagree with that because even on this album, like we're talking about, there's some trap beats. There's the conductor beats. They're different types. I mean, even the Alchemist beat at the end. To me, they all sound different. It's not like they're
no
all
Derringer on?
Say it again.
Right? Is Derringer on here?
I believe so. I believe so. Let me see.
On what? Because
Oh, no.
I feel like they don't even use him much anymore. And they used to, all the time basically. So I think that's what people will be saying. Like who we talking about? We talking about the sound.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Derringer Griselda sound. That's when I became a Griselda fan. Like I'm not. I've been on this shit. So I get why people don't like it because it's just not for them. But again, I listen to Rock Marcy all day and shit like that. Like you ain't with it, it ain't for you, and you got bad taste.
I hear people when they say that. I get tired of the sound you talking about. I get tired of that same sound, but I feel like what Conway's been doing on his more recent albums is giving a lot of different sounds. I feel like Westside's also tried to give a lot of different sounds, but I think his last album sucked, and Benny's tried to do the same thing, and his last album sucked. But I think Conway specifically has done a good job of mixing up the sounds and still spitting bars on it. So
I agree with that.
What happened to Just Blaze type beats? I would love to hear Conway rap on a Just Blaze beat, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
98 Savers, right? Isn't that Just Blaze?
Yeah. That's Just Blaze.
I think so.
All right.
Is that or one of the other posse cuts they had? It was all of them on it, and it was Just Blaze beat. Anyways,
That's
Vertino.
Vertino. This one was cool.
I thought it was.
I like
good.
the song.
I like this way more than I thought I would. Like Joey, I think Joey had a great verse on
Great
here.
verse.
So I was like, oh, okay. This is the Joey that I wasn't getting from 1999 that everybody liked, I guess.
Come on, man. he got crazy
This verse
verses
ain't
on nice
nowhere
now.
near 1999 level of verses. Yeah,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
it's a dope
Maybe
verse
it's the
though.
beat.
It's a dope verse
It
though.
is a dope verse.
I mean he goes to the like how does he say it? He does a bunch of like Take Crack Commandments. Yo, I know it well. Same dope I'm dishing out, just on a different scale. You see, I got him hooked on the real, bossed up, and went to Colombia for a deal. After pop the pill, this is that pure raw they want to feel. Scarcity in the market. I'm expanding the margin. I'm the only problem if the product ain't what is promised. It's I love the whole thing. Is with the crack metaphors. I think it was really really well done. Really well done. It's a good verse.
I like the Joey verse for sure.
So
Now, what you thought about this one with Key Glock?
All right, so I like the beginning. Hate the hook for 10. I'm on 10. That's a terrible hook. And then that end with Raya. Don't ever want to hear that nigga again. Like the beat, but that verse is terrible. I wish Conway would have rapped on that.
I completely agree with everything you just said. The whole take. I think. I
was about to say I don't like the end at all.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I like the beat. I
think the hooks are another weakness of this album. I like the songs more when they're not focused on the hooks on this album specifically. I think he had better hooks on like his last album, Won't He Do It or stuff like that. But this one, I think they kind
of man. That's why these hooks, man. Stop putting these hooks on the albums. I know that's a song. Yes, that's a move. You got to do that for some people, but these hooks, I can listen to no hook rap all day. So it don't bother me at all.
He said it on one of his verses on his album. He says, one of the verses on his album. He says, my verses, so dope they don't even, listen to the hooks or something like that. So
I don't want to hear the hooks. Why? What we doing hooks for? If you ain't that ain't your strength. Like I said, he could bring somebody in to help him with hooks. And do it that way. But because this next song, Dasani, had one of the best beats I ever heard, and I don't like the song.
I don't like this song at all.
Terrible. Oh man, this song is such a miss. It's like some Benny type shit. Like, I expected more from Conway on this. Like, this ain't it. He didn't. Yeah,
when this song started and the beat came on, I was like, "Oh, he's about to destroy this beat." And then I was like,
"Yeah." He started doing like that new school flow. Like, I didn't like it. It was terrible.
Well, the chorus is the only thing that really was terrible to me. I just thought the chorus was so bad. Said it a few times and it just throws it off. I didn't want to hear no more past that, so I don't even know if I ever really heard the verses. To be honest with you.
To me,
this Raw
is the dope. Exactly, yeah.
Raw is cold.
Yeah,
I like that. Tech Nine was going crazy on here too.
Yeah,
I haven't really ever listened to Tech Nine. A couple songs, but this is great.
I think they both had dope verses. Conway's verse, Conway, any confrontations is consequences, y'all. Brothers flow is consistent contradiction. Gun in the console, conceal. When you see Con in the trenches, songs with Kanye and consequences. See how sci-high is my confidences. Like all of that. The whole third verse was amazing. Amazing. I was like, that's a verse of the year contender right there. And you're right. Tech Nine did drop a dope verse, great verse. But then Conway came, and does what he does. And this is where I feel like this album shines. Right here is one of the best songs.
Yep. Agreed. I like Surf and Turf with Asshole.
I like that one too.
Yep. Soul killed that on the end too.
Yep.
And I love when, this is my thing. I love when the rappers are rapping with the other dope lyricists, and they all show up. Like, I love that when it sounds like they're pushing each other. Because Solo had a verse at the end, but I did think, and I will say this about the album, I felt like this album felt like it ran long. and I felt like there was songs that could have been cut, and even verses that could have been cut. This song is like a posse cut song, and not all these people needed to be on it. Not all these people deserve to be on the same song. I'm just saying.
I was about to say I was surprised we didn't get Love and Skis and those people. We got these. Are these like throwaways that he just had? Or these other people that's on drum work? I don't know who TF is. I don't know 211.
So, yeah, me either.
And I don't want to know. Both of them could have been cut from this song, and it would have been a song.
God, that.
I'm just saying.
That's funny.
I don't think I love the Jay Worthy verse either.
I don't love it, but to me it didn't. It didn't. It's not so bad that I feel like it's got to get cut. The Conway verse, the Absol verse, great. If it's went straight from the Conway verse to the Absol, I would love this song a lot more. But like I gotta suffer through these other two, mid rappers.
Yeah,
it's rough. It's rough. So,
that's funny.
And then yeah, well, and then after that is Karimi. Karimi, is that how you say it?
I don't know how you say it.
I
like it though.
Yeah, Karimi. It's probably right. Yeah. Yeah, you like that?
I like a lot. I like both of them last two songs.
Yeah, I like them both.
Yeah, agree. So, what we giving this one?
This one is really good. Oh man. I mean, I'm Griselda biased, bruh. This like an 8, a 7.5, 8. Like I'm gonna play this rock.
8, dog. It's not an 8. Come on, man.
Okay, what you got? We got one song on that we agreed was trash.
I got a 6.5, maybe 7. I gotta listen again, but I'm leaning 6.5 right now.
I think you should take a B.
I'm more on Baldy's side. I'm thinking 7.5. To me,
this ain't no fucking 8.
I said 7.5, but it's closer to 8 than it is a 6. That's for sure. To me, it's closer to 8 than it is a 7. I would say if I had to, so I said 7.5. To me, it's right between the two. 7.5 is what I would say. But yeah. But if I had to choose a whole number. If I had to choose between 7 or 8, I would choose 8 before I chose 7.
Yeah. Okay. Well, y'all enjoyed it better than I did. It had some high moments on there, some songs that I'll play again, but this ain't the best Conway that we gotten by far.
No? Okay, well, do y'all think this is better or worse than his last effort? Won't he do it?
Worse.
It's not better than that. Yeah, that was a bigger album. Like, that was... he was going for it more, I feel like, on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, you had, the features was... Well, I mean, he got some big features on here, but I think that one was different overall. I think it was a different budget in production. I think it was different overall. It's trying to make it a bigger album.
All right.
I agree.
Then let's talk about... the last album we wanted to talk about today was that Barrel Brothers. It just had its 10-year anniversary. And I feel like this is an album that's, people love these, boom bap, New York, they love this Griselda movement and stuff like that. But I feel like before, that movement even really started or got big, I feel like Skyzoo, Torre, to me, this is New York boom bap hip hop, like the pinnacle of it, in a way. I love this album. Not the pinnacle of it. I shouldn't say that. Not the very best. But to me, this is them doing it at its finest. Like this is a great example of it. I think this album should be talked about more. I think it's a great album, and they're a great duo. I would love to hear a second effort from them in this sense. So let's talk about this album track for track.
Years later. Well, I wanted to see what's up with the chat. I don't know. You seen Boldy at the Benny show? Never heard of him rapping. What's up? His son was rapping about guns and stuff. Yeah, that was wild. And then because I went to the show when they came down here. And then what's Conway best album? Conway best album depends on what you like. Depends on what you. I might say Grammy's of all time. Reject.
I feel like the consensus would be God Don't Make Mistakes, right?
Lulu. I like From King to a God. So I don't know. I mean, y'all got to pick. Look, I listen to so much Conway. I don't know how you pick any of them in particular. But those would probably be my favorite ones. Grimiest of all time. Reject. I think it's Reject 2. Um, maybe Lulu from King to a God. And then what you say? You said which one?
God don't make mistakes.
That one was good. I don't know if that was one of my favorites.
Okay.
Grimiest of all time might be my favorite one from him. So
All right.
we'll see. I don't think that's on streaming. That's the one with Osama bin Laden on the cover.
No, it's not on streaming.
Yeah.
All right.
What was that? What the call shot? Nah, yo. So look, man, I was hyped when Boldy came out. I was like, yo, who is that? And then I saw the video in the background. I was like, is that his son from the album cover? Yo, nah. Look, Boldy is that dude for that. But I'm a Boldy stan. I was front row with a Boldy Jane t-shirt on. All right, so I'm gonna talk about this Barrel Brothers album.
Barrel Brothers, man. Skyzoo and Torre, Barrel Brothers. First off, Imperial Set said, Griselda boom bap don't hit like older boom bap to me. I agree with you in a sense that I like the boom bap that actually has the boom and the bap, the drums, as opposed to the some of the drumless beats or the type of production that's considered boom bap now. So to me, that's Barrel Brothers.
That's not the same. It's perfectly not the same.
I know it's not the same,
okay, all right. Well, people act like it's the same. It's not the same.
Well, okay. My issue is that they're called the same thing. That's my issue. They're called the same thing.
No, they are idiots. There's different stuff. You would say this is like new traditionalists or a different type of thing.
The Rock Marciano sound. What do you call it? What is the genre for?
It's the rock. It's the rock Marcy wave. You call it whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's great music. I don't know nothing besides that.
Right. So to me, they haven't come up with a new word for it or a new name for that sound, that wave, and that shit.
Yeah, but it's not boom bap.
You're right. It's not, because when you think of boom bap, you think of something like Primo or something like that. It's not the same sound as the Rock Marciano sound. It's not close. So right. It's just they're called the same thing though. So when people like Imperial Stats in the chat is saying I prefer the older boom bap, they're talking about a completely different sound, a completely different.
Right. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know why they call it that. I don't know why they call it that. No, man, you tripping, bruh. You gotta listen to that Currency with what you call him? The high with not Cardo.
Traumatone.
Traumatone, yes. Currency with Traumatone, man.
Currency still to me.
That still never came out my rotation, Doug.
Yeah. But still, I mean, I like that album too. But Currency still to me, his best work is with Ski Beats. And like I said, that's a different type of production too.
It's hard, man. I think Covert 2 might be his best album, man.
Okay, that's a good one too. That's a great one too. And I like what's the other one? Stone Immaculate is another one of my favorites of his.
Yes, and I like the Outrunner with Fraud.
Yeah, Currency got so many dope albums. I mean, Currency is just so many dope ones. But
Imperial Stats. Go listen to Highest in Charge. Go listen to Highway 600. If you don't know that Currency. But all right, let's get to the Barrel Brothers, man, because they deserve a lot of attention, man, because it's a 10-year classic, 10-year anniversary, and it's a good one.
Word. So let's go through it track for track. Talk of the Town, first track, produced by Oh No. That's one of your guys, right? One of your favorite producers. What you think of this one, Baldy? Start with you.
One of my favorite producers. I don't know about that, but I do like the song a lot. But this just kind of warming up. This ain't even like we ain't even really get there yet when this will come on. So this one's like, okay, we getting our toes, putting our toe in, and then it starts to build.
Agreed. And I would say this album to me starts off slow, and then just like it picks up speed as you go along, and it just Once it picks up speed, it doesn't stop. So I think the "Make You a Believer" is probably my least favorite song on the album.
No,
No,
not my least favorite.
Hard.
Oh no, wait, no. Tunnel Vision is my least favorite. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got it mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Make You Believe
is
good.
Tunnel Vision your least favorite?
Yeah, Tunnel Vision is definitely my least favorite.
I don't know about that, man. I have a hard time saying I just don't like the song.
All right, that's fine. So go ahead. What y'all think of? Let's Make You Believe. What y'all think of this one first, though?
That shit is fire.
Fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. Great energy. That's what I want to hear.
And B-Dog, this is your first time listening to the album, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and so you love this one. And then B-Dog, Baldy, is this also you love this song? Is this one of your favorites or what?
I love this song, yeah. No, because that's hard to say. There's like 5 or 6 songs on here that I never stopped listening to. So I don't know if it was one of my favorites.
Right. So, like I said, I already said I like Make You a Believer. It's Tunnel Vision I don't like. So that's me. What y'all feel about it?
Tunnel Vision needed to be mixed better. Their vocals are too low. Like, for how hyped the song is supposed to be, they should be coming through with more energy, and it doesn't seem like that. Not a terrible song though. It just feel like it's lacking in the energy that the beat is having.
Baldy, you agree? I mean,
this ain't my favorite song. It's cool. Yeah. I like the song, but I don't listen to it that much.
All right, cool. Blue Lucky Fitted. I think I like the song. I like the song. Yeah.
I play this one a ton, and it pissed my wife off, which makes me even more happy about it. You know what I mean? Blue Yankee Fitted on the daily. You know she don't like the Yankees, so that shit is funny to me.
That's hilarious. I agree. I like the song. B-Dog, what you thought of this one when you first listened?
I like it. Yeah, this is a dope song.
All right, and then once we
get that was great.
Yeah, the beat's great on that. But once we get into All In Together, this is to me where the album just takes off. From here on, I'm in love with the album. I love every song from here on. All In Together is one of my favorite. You got Random Acts, which is an amazing duo that should have made more albums. Or trio. Trio. Black Milk produces the song. He doesn't rap on it, but Black Milk produces the song, and then Guilty Simpson and Sean Price both rap on it. And I love Sean Price's verse on here. Every time I hear it, it makes me sad now, but because he ends it with "Y'all should be happy." I'm here for hip hop today, and he's no longer with us today. But this is still one of my favorite songs. It's always in my rotation.
Great song. I like this song a lot too.
Now, yeah, I mean, you said it. The Sean Price part touched my heart, man. I be feeling bad now. Sean Price, rest in peace. I love Sky Zoo verse on this. I love Sean Price verse on this. So yeah, this song's great.
The Sky Zoo verse, the Shuttlesworth or Buttersworth on a shooting spree. Sharpshooter, part shooters, move the seas. Get it? Shuttlesworth, part the seas. Jesus, that's like, and his delivery of it is amazing. Like that's such a dope. All right, yeah, I'm Barrel Brothers. All right, Leroy in the chat. P, yeah, Sean Price is the man. Imperial Assassin, we talk about Barrel Brothers. That's the name. It's Sky Zoo Torre. You got to check it out if you haven't heard it, man. But this bar is amazing. I mean Jesus Shuttlesworth, Ray Allen, move the seas like Jesus, move from the Celtics. Like it's amazing bar. All right. So, what y'all any other thoughts on this one?
No, man, I liked it a lot. Like I said, I just listened to it one time for the first time, but I'm definitely gonna start listening to it a lot more.
Even Guilty Simpson on this one is great, man. Not like he's trash or something like that, but I love his whole rhyme scheme. I point the desert eagle at your ego. That's just me though. Like it just goes through the whole thing. Like I like that song a ton. So yes, of course, All In Together, One of my favorite songs, probably ever. I don't know. I play this nonstop.
Exactly.
This song doesn't stop getting played for me.
And to me, posse cut. This considered a posse cut. There's 4 people. This is, to me. I would put it on a. I mean, we'll have to do a draft for posse cuts another day, but this is up there for me. And the beat, Black Milk, killed it. So everything about the song is great. Then we go to Triangle Offense, another dope one. Ill Mind on the beat, featuring Shot Stimuli, and again, this is another album where I feel like every feature knew what the assignment was. They came to show up. They were not playing with Skyzoo and Torre. Yep. And Shot Stimuli is a great verse on here. The energy he brings, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, the beat is amazing. Everything about it is great.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, this song's great. I love Skyzoo on this, though. I mean, I look, man, that's the only thing about this album is Sky bars up all of these songs, man. So I'm just, I think this dude is just amazing. I'm surprised he doesn't get more love. Like, I just think his rapping is so great.
Yeah, I think okay. I don't want to skip over. Torre's verse on here is great as well. I think everybody on this song is great. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. I think everyone's song in here verse on here is great. Yeah, like I mean, every 16 that I breathe, give me a flex bomb. I love Torre's verse on here is great too, but the Shot Stimuli verse is the one that's my favorite. To me, they go in like progressive order of greatness, and what does he say? He says I'm an advocate for abstinence because no one's effing with me. I will stab you with a javelin for acting like you can. Like I love that. I love it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, move on.
All right, that's enough praise for the song.
Yeah.
Movie album skit was funny at the time for 5 minutes, and then
still funny.
Albee Square Mall. The Albee Square Mall.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think about that one?
I like it. To me, this is Living Proof had the worst feature on here. To me, it's the like I don't know how to put that, but like of all the features that showed out and had such outstanding verses, his is not outstanding. But I like the song. Mm-hmm. It's a cool song. It's not a skip. It's a good song. Just after hearing those other 2 amazing songs, it's a bit of a little bit of a dip. If that makes sense.
Yep, it is.
I feel that.
And then we go right back up with the handoff. I love this. I love this song. I love the beat. I love how it switches up on Skyzoo's part.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's fire.
Good. What you thought of it?
No, that's all I was gonna say. That beat change was amazing. I love that. I didn't expect it either.
Yeah, and he just does that lunchroom flow. Like it does sound just like people banging on the table. Like it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Baldy, got anything to add?
Full Ball Friday is one of my top 5s on here, so I love that song. So the handoff's cool, but Full Ball Friday is another one that I love the most.
Agreed. And the concept is just each of them get 4 bars and they trade off. I love it. I love when people do a dual album and they actually do like a writing thing together instead of it just be.
I love that too.
Yeah, instead of it just be okay. I'm gonna do a verse, you do a verse. I like when the rappers actually do it together. Like that shows the chemistry of the 2 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a great
super
song.
Impressive. I'm always impressed when people pull that off, right?
And they do it so great. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that's so great. These clowns are cut around, but you know where they cut it from. The blueprint, a written sentence is 1-1. You want it done, ain't nothing come to try. The Jerry Bruckheimer of rhymers reminder. And then Skyzoo picks up his part.
Yep.
If memory stirs, I've been on my altar ashing for the cash. No, I'm gripped like Hulk. Yo, this is like, I'm like, yo, this is great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the song.
It's great. It's great. And then Memorabilia is another song I like a lot. I like this song a lot. Any thoughts?
Nah, we got. I mean, that's a great song, but I know you want to talk about what's it called.
What? Rediscover?
Blue.
Discover, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I love this. I love this beat. First off, the sample is great on here. So I'll start there, and then yeah, Blue kills it. I mean, again, I said every feature kills it. I wouldn't say that this is the best feature on here by any means, but I love Blue, big fan, and I love the song.
B-Dog, you got anything to say about the song?
No, the rest of these they're cool to me. They're not amazing, I don't think, but they're good songs.
13 got a great beat, so the beat makes you stick around to where you can listen to it a few times, and then Memorabilia is good because of the rapping on it.
Yeah.
What do you think? And then of course, then they got the Aura. Which did you see the video that they released?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
So no, it just came out. So Sky
Okay.
Zoo was saying, I saw him put it on Instagram. He had they shot a video, but they never released it. And Torre pulled it up because it was the 10th anniversary of the album. So yeah, so they had the video. I was like, hey, I love the song, of course, man. The premiere beat is crazy. The rapping is great. I love the way it starts. I love the way it finished. I don't know what else I can say about it. Nothing but positivity.
Nothing but positivity. And to me, the fact that I don't see more New Yorkers. I mean, look, like people in even in our chat. I mean, a lot of people dipped out when we start talking about the actual music reviews. But I feel like this album is one that's not talked about enough. It's not praised enough. I don't know who Skyzoo ghostwrites for Imperial Stats. He won't tell. I mean, like a ghostwriter shouldn't tell. If you want to keep getting paid,
you want to keep making money.
Yeah, but he said in interviews he's written a lot of stuff that you would be surprised to know that he wrote. He writes in other people's styles when he ghostwrites. He doesn't write in his style, so you wouldn't think, oh, that sounds like Skyzoo. And nobody sounds like.
Yeah,
Skyzoo.
he was the only fool talking about it.
Yeah, and
I got one of my favorite Skyzoo verses. Man.
Which one? This album?
The Aura.
Oh yeah, I love the song. I love the song.
Yeah, the way his verse starts before the doyo, the barrel from the coast though. You know the way the flow goes. Syringes involved. The bars cold. The sprung for the shit in your arms and all the logos. And they just go through the whole verse. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love the song. Agreed. And then I like how they kind of go back and forth again on third verse as well. So I think they have great chemistry. I think they have great beats on this.
When you hear the first song on Live from the Tape Deck, when Torre says we might do the fundamentals, don't cut that check. Until was it 4 years later when they actually made this album? I remember being like, "Oh my god, Barrel Brothers coming out!" Like,
yeah.
But I heard the Aura, so I was just like, "Yeah." So I'm a huge Skyzoo fan, though, man.
100%. Skyzoo underrated, most underrated. We've talked about him before when we reviewed his last album and his deluxe of the last album. If anyone hasn't seen it, check it out. That Mind of a Saint. We have the regular review and the deluxe review on our channels. But Skyzoo is the man. Yeah, so that's it for our album reviews. Let's talk about what we got, what's dropping now, really, tonight. What we want to talk about next week.
You got anything?
Yeah, so I think that's who I say earlier, Rhapsody supposed to drop. Right?
You hyped about A Boogie with the hoodie?
I mean, if that's
A Boogie?
I don't.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Please don't make me listen to A Boogie.
No, I don't want to listen to that. Okay, so Rhapsody. We're definitely reviewing Rhapsody next week. So for anyone in the chat who wants to check out the albums before we review them, we definitely gonna review the Rhapsody. Yeah, I mean it did come out, right? Correct?
Yes, if we have to.
If we have
it says May 17th.
Yeah.
Rhapsody trash.
We'll see. We'll see. You can't say that until you hear the album. All right. Her last 2 albums were dope. Don't you agree? Yeah. See.
I ain't trying to hit them.
No,
I did like them upon first listen. I did think they were good upon first.
They were good,
and I haven't listened really since. It's the Pimp a Butterfly.
Is one of the best. Eve and Lolly's are 2 of the best. I mean, especially if you're going to talk about just female rappers. 2 of the better female rapper albums.
Female Pimpin' Butterflies.
They're not okay. They're not pimping. No, they're not. Don't sound like that at all. They're way more upbeat than that.
I never want to hear that shit again.
Mock Homie dropped a new album.
Oh, okay.
What?
All right.
Yeah, Mock Homie's supposed to come out. Yeah, Rich Ass Haitian, right? It's out.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then we'll review.
Lupe got a single.
Lupe got a single.
I know you happy.
His album Samurai gonna come out this year. So we're gonna review the Makami, the Rhapsody, and let's review that Random Acts, man. We talked about it last week. We're gonna review Random Acts, and we'll see if people bring in the hate for Rhapsody or not after we listen to the album. But I think so far everything's mid, so I'll keep my hope low for now. Are you saying for Rhapsody specifically, or just the year? Everything's mid for the year in music, Matt. What you think? Do y'all think this is a mid so far?
No.
How could I think that? Look at what we got already so far. I feel like I got a ton of stuff I like this year.
To me, it's the Master Ace, the Sky Zoo. Those are still the 2 best albums from this year. And honestly, low key, that J. Cole, even though his apology really put a bad taste in my mouth.
Might delete later and it's deleted.
Yeah, those are the 3.
He might delete the disc later, and he deleted it.
Regardless, with or without the disc, those are 3 albums that I feel like are still the best so far this year.
I'll listen to it in December.
Feel like that's mid, or like what? Or y'all feel like it's been dope so far, or what?
So wait, name them again.
I'm listening to Martiality nonstop. So if y'all, that's
no, the Marcy was good. The Marcy was good. I'm sorry, I just don't listen to it as much as you do, but the Marcy was good. Okay, and super duper agreed with you. Said nothing sticking for me except Marcy. So I agree. Some people, Imperial says some people can rap, but their music ain't that great. Imperial says he likes the best.
Yeah, that ain't Sky Zoo though.
No, that's not Sky Zoo. Sky Zoo has great hooks and great. Yeah, he makes great music overall. That's why I don't get why he's not. Yeah. To me, it's on New York, man. New York trash for not. I mean, to me, he's New York sound all the way. He even redid the Reasonable Doubt that Jay-Z album. I mean, it's great, amazing.
New York busy listening to 6ix9ine and doing dances like
they're listening to Sexy Red.
Yeah, that's who they king is. What's the face?
It is sexy.
The weird chick. The weird looking chick.
But there's way too.
What's that weird looking chick name?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. Yes, that's the one who. That's the king of New York right now, man.
There's way too many people, rap fans that I hear, talk about New York sound or even talk about Griselda, and for Sky Zoo not to be a bigger name than he is, because he embodies New York all the way in his music. He has dope hooks and dope bars. I mean, if you listen to him for bars,
Sky Zoo's,
he does it all.
Sky Zoo's Griselda songs are so dope too. Yep. Rolex, Sky Joint. What else he got? He got a couple other ones, dog. When we gonna do Fly God, man? That's a classic, B. We gonna talk about that. All right. Anyways, don't worry about it.
We can do that.
So yes, Super B Duper. Gold Crossbow is always gonna be on repeat. That is not coming off repeat for me, man. And then the last one was not the last one. was it Tracks, Flow X or whatever, the one with 3 X's in the name. That one always getting played too, man.
You talking about the
Yeah, yeah. Rock Marcy is that dude, man.
I agree. I mean,
So I feel
listen.
like this year I got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like a bunch, but it's still. I mean, we almost halfway through the year now. I wouldn't say a bunch. I would say I have enough, but I think the summer more stuff is gonna be coming. Like I said, Lupe gonna drop. Ghostface might drop this year. I feel like Conway might drop again.
Weird.
We just got the Rhapsody. Other people are dropping. More people are dropping.
Please don't list Rhapsody in the dopeness. Look, man, I'm listening to a bunch of different stuff. I feel like I got stuff this year. I'm listening to Muffler Lung and other shit like that on that Gangrene album. And then I know you can't wait for the big hit Alchemist and Hit Boy album.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a disappointment. That first
I
track
still got a
is just
single
okay
out.
to me.
What? Look, I mean, Big Hit can't rap, so I mean he's a competent but mediocre rapper.
Oh wait, Blue dropped the album, Leroy, this year.
Yeah, Blue dropped the album too.
Did I miss that?
I thought we talked about it. Yeah, you might have missed it, bro.
Oh my goodness. We could talk about that for sure. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, I also forgot to mention Guilty Simpsons dropped last week too. I listened to this. It's good. We should check that out.
Yeah.
Guilty Simpsons. It's only like 8 tracks.
I'll check it out, man. I'll check out whatever you tell me to listen to, man. I see Larry June got another single. Meet Me in Napa. Okay, interesting. You buying some real estate in Napa Valley with some wine sellers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't know how I miss these Blue albums, but we definitely talking about these next week as well.
No, I'm trying to listen to that My Comedy, man. I ain't trying to listen to Blue. Yeah, shake that. Nah, shout it. Still the daddy. We ain't trying to hit at you.
We can hear all, man.
You want me to
listen to it all, Doug? Blue,
you
man.
Want me to listen to Rhapsody and Blue? God damn it.
You're
giving me chores this week.
We'll see. We'll see. Y'all feel like this Rhapsody's not gonna be good? Y'all gonna eat your words. I'm telling you. I'm gonna stand right now. I bet the Rhapsody's dope, and if y'all hate, I'm gonna be hating on y'all next week. We'll see.
First song on this My Company got Rock Muscle. I'm done. I'm going to this. I don't want to hear about this other shit you talking about. Rhapsody, and we got a My Company album. Come on,
man. Got no good features on this thing.
She ain't got no features on
it? She ain't got no good features on it.
You know they not good if you don't listen to it yet.
She got Felicia Rashad talking. Okay, hold on. We got some Erykah Badu feature. I don't know what to expect.
Wait, hold on. Don't ever.
Nico Brim. You like Nico Brim?
Nigga no do? What?
Nico Brim.
I don't know who that is.
I don't even see her album right now.
Baby Tate.
What's the album called?
Baby Tate, I heard on like 2 songs, and she was on Love and Hip Hop.
Please Don't Cry is what it's called. We're gonna be crying listening to this shit. We got Kez Namdi and Nicole Buss. Like, come on. Oh man. Yeah, I could tell from this ain't the vibes already, dog. I put on this Never Enough song already. First 14 seconds. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna listen to it, man. I'm gonna listen to it, dog. It better be fire, bro.
Okay.
It better be fire.
I mean, if it's
we got a lot of songs on here.
It's all good.
Songs. Why is okay? Look, it better be good. It better. We gonna find out. We gonna find out when we talk about it next week.
Oh yeah, the LL album still got to be dropping. He was just on that Questlove Supreme.
Same with Common.
Yeah,
how long we wait?
They gonna come out, man. They might wait till the fourth quarter. Don't matter. They gonna drop though this year. They still finishing it. The Common and Pete Rock, the LL and Q-Tip, a lot of good stuff is gonna drop. Okay, Nas and Preem. Okay, we still haven't gotten the best out of this year. We still got more to hope for. So, but
all right, cool.
We about to get out of here. Any last thoughts before we cut it?
Watch the WNBA. That shit fire. Season just started on Tuesday.
NBA. Them chicks in the WNBA should take up playing NBA.
Dang. I heard Caitlin Clark already breaking records, dog. I know this.
What? She had too many turnovers in game one? Well, most turnovers in debut?
Breaking records already, dog. Goated.
Yeah. I think she should take a plan B, man. They should take a plan B.
Lost by 45 today, nigga. How you lose by 45 in the playoffs? God damn.
Yeah. But
really,
take a plan B.
All right, in the stream, nigga. Come on, man.
Catch y'all next time, man. Peace.